Now this is truly exciting. Monday has held a Q&A session in which they explained precisely what I was looking for as a developing mode. So we will look at how I view this and what I will be looking for in this company to develop this mode. But to start off, let me explain what was discussed, as I made quite a few notes from it. Now, if you think my videos are informative or educational, make sure to subscribe to my channel because I try to upload at least 3 times a week. And in the coming weeks, I'm gonna release a new series on a certain industry I am currently researching. Now, subscribing to my channel helps me a lot and it makes sure that you you see my videos when they are released. Okay, so then let's just quickly start by looking at the business, because we can see a forward PE of 98.1 and a total 1-year return of 80%. Now, the total return over the past 3 months has been almost 28%, so that is quite excessive. Now, we can also see when we check the 1-year chart, the 52-week chart, that we are currently at the highs. If we check out for the 3-year, we can see, however, that the stock has traded higher during the bubble, the COVID bubble. However, ever since then, it has been steadily rising out of it, going from just slightly under $100 to now almost $300. Now, what else can we see? We see a PE of 347. However, this figure is slightly, it's not the most accurate, as this company has just been flipping to profitability. And we see a next 12-month PE of 98.9. Very high. This is very high. However, what we do have is EPS expected for fiscal 2024 of $2.85, and it has been only going up. We have EPS expected for fiscal 2025 of $3.35, so a 18% increase, which is, in my opinion, way low. But we have a full year 2026 PE or EPS estimate of $4.49. Now, what else do we have? We have about $1.3 billion in cash, and we have, we could say basically no debt, right? Okay, so that is all looking really nice, rather expensive, but quite some growth. But what do they actually do? Because Monday, are they work management? What are they? Well, if we look here, we have this slide from their prior investor day. This was December 2023. Now, some parts of this presentation might be slightly dated, so I did pick out the good ones that are, still relevant. But what we can see is that they have basically 4 products. One that is in beta, and that's the Monday service, so we will not look all too closely at that. But we have the original Monday work management. Now, they have resource management, portfolio management, and OKRs and goals. And then more recently, they released Monday Dev and Monday Sales CRM. Now, Monday Dev is product discovery and planning, sprint management, QA and bug tracking, and Monday Sales CRM is for sales pipeline management, customer support, and email campaigns. So basically, you can track the progress that you're making, make plannings, just all the entire work management instead of using agendas, everything using different communication channels. It can all be done on Monday, and it's very efficiently doing so. And that's of course all nice and fine, but I mean, company is a $14 billion company at this point. How big is the market for it? Well, last year they expected that the original work management tool had a TAM, a total addressable market of $45 billion. The sales CRM for $30 billion, the dev for $17 billion, and the service part, the beta application right now product, had a TAM of $9 billion. Now, of course, these total addressable markets are growing, and they expect it to grow at a 14% CAGR from 2023 to 2026. Now, this is only for those 4 products, so that is quite exciting. I mean, that is reasonable. That's quite good growth for an industry, right? 14% CAGR. Now, I will explain where I see this company creating a moat, because I'm not there yet, and many people think it doesn't. I think it's actually creating one. But let's dive a bit deeper, just to get a basic understanding of the products, right? Because that's quite important. Now, Monday work management, what are the advantages? They have a complete solution to manage all aspects of work, from management goals to daily tasks at any scale. Now, they launched this product in 2014. It has a 45 billion TAM, like I said, and a 16% TAM CAGR up to 2026. Now, other advantages are that they can quickly connect departments to power cross-team collaborations and processes, and that you can streamline operations through integrations with most other software tools. So, that's really good, right? I mean, it's really basic, really broad. It can do a lot of things. So, when they had this, Monday decided to dive a bit deeper, and they created Monday Sales CRM. Probably the most exciting product right now in their lineup, because the advantages are unified CRM to manage full customer lifecycle from lead to post-sale activities, quick setup and intuitive adoption, can be customized by anyone to fit any workflow, and strong reporting capabilities, colorful and innovative reports to see where things stand at a glance. Now, the quick setup and intuitive adoption, that is quite important in the Monday story. This is what they do best. It's fully customizable, it's really easy to do. That's what a lot of people like from that product. Some of the key stats is that it is launched in 2022. It has a $30 billion TAM, a annual recurring revenue of 25 million in December 2024. But if we look just one line below it, we can see a 14% TAM CAGR and 500% year over year. So the sales CRM is growing absolutely crazy. But I mean, like I said, that's one of the more exciting parts on the business. Then we also have the Monday Dev. Now, the advantages are that it's a holistic solution for the entire product development lifecycle, that it has a full collaboration between product and delivery teams and the business stakeholders and the go-to-market teams, and it can be customized by anyone to fit any workflow. Now, this was launched in 2023, just slightly after the sales CRM. They were basically developed side by side, is what you can say. Now, they had a $17 billion TAM in 2023, and they had about 1,300 paying accounts. Of course, they didn't yet have year-over-year growth, right? But at least they say 300 here. Now, they have a 14% CAGR on the total addressable market to 2026. But I mean, Monday Dev is also really exciting. Now, then we have the Monday service, and this was expected in late 2024. Now, I think they run it in beta. Now, the Q&A sessions that I'm going to refer to are being held after the Elevate convention. I mean, there were workshops there, so probably this has been mentioned to analysts, and then they just ask further in what we see publicized. So it's reading a bit between the lines, but I think they were referring to this, and from it, I expect it to be in beta. So let's just look at what was said exactly, starting by comments that were made regarding M&A. Now, I said that they had that nice cash position with very little debt, so M&A could be a logical next step, even though the company is not that big yet. But they said, with regards to M&A, like they said in the past, so we did a lot of groundwork over the past few months, mapping, sourcing, identifying the strategy that we have as part of the M&A and corp development going forward. I believe that at first we are going to concentrate on companies of millions to 10 millions of dollars rather than big acquisitions. We're not going to acquire, at least for now, revenue or customers. Now, I think this is really good. And I said it's mostly product features that will complete our solutions either in CRM, in AI, in work management. So these are the things that we are looking at. So tens of millions of dollars, probably acquisition, unless something very major opportunity that can be close to 100. This is close to 100 million, but this is something that I don't envision to happen in the next 12 months. Now, I think those are really good comments regarding M&A, because I don't think they should be doing big acquisitions. This company has a lot of cash, and they should put that cash to use. They can, why not? Especially if they look at small acquisitions to maybe tens of millions, then I'd say if they get a really good opportunity in the few 100 million, like close to 100 million, that's fine, go for it. However, acquiring revenue, they should not do so. They shouldn't have to. Also, acquiring customers, not really necessary in my opinion. But doing small acquisitions to complete their products, to enrich their own offering, that is really good. They can look at that, in my opinion. So then they were asked about cross-selling. And what they said is, so I think that cross-sell will become a bigger portion of what we do to drive business. It is really depends on the customer segment. The way we segment the market within Monday is SMBs, mid-market, and enterprise, and not all of the products are exactly in the same rail. So we are seeing very good success in cross-sell with the SMB since we started that, but we are in a clear motion of going up market. So this is what I really like. There are multiple parts that I really like. Yeah, it's what they say that they are clearly seeing good success in cross-selling in the SMB market. Now that is very positive in my opinion, but also the second part. But we are in a clear motion of going up market. Now we know this, we know that this is a goal of them. So it's really good that they are doing this, but they are cross-selling, and this is where I think their moat will start to develop. But I will come back to that later. Because first I want to take you to this part, and that is the monetization. And what he says, Roy Mann, the CEO or the co-CEO, is that he thinks we are doing a lot of things in terms of monetization, that we bring more value to customers. Right now, like we've done some add-ons, add-on work, which looks really promising. And customers really love it, especially the larger ones. Now, that's quite an important part here, because the larger ones, that's where they want to go. They want to go up market, they want to go to enterprise, because they can spend more, they can combine more, they can cross-sell more. I mean, that's just somewhat easier, right? Just grow into a company. And if they love the add-ons, especially the larger ones, then they become more and more dependable on the Monday platform. Now, I wouldn't really say dependable, but they use it more and more. And the deeper ingrained it gets, the harder it is to get rid of. Now, to continue, as they use us more and more, want those additional services and like products we put on, even like security and those kind of stuff. And I think cross-sell would prove to be like something more. Customers, as they lean in more towards Monday, like tend to take more products and use us more. Now that is pretty much where I see the moat developing for Monday. They are getting more and more ingrained into this business or into the customers. They are going up market, so they are getting more ingrained with the larger customers. We heard it with their newest, largest customer. And just as a fun fact, the Investor Day presentation, they announced a new largest customer. This was December last year. It was 25,000 seats. Right now, in the latest earnings call, they announced a new largest customer at 80,000 seats. Now, I don't know how much bigger they will get than 80,000 seats, because that's mind-blowingly large, big. But if those customers with a few thousand seats start to use more and more additional products of Monday, they start going from the work management to the sales CRM, maybe even dev or the services part, when it comes out, then that means that those platforms or those companies just use it so much and they have so many people used to that product, then why are you going to replace it? Now, the mode I see being developed by Monday is the switching cost mode. That means that companies create high switching costs for customers, and it doesn't mean that they become or they create a situation in which it's so expensive to switch for the customer. It's just that they are so ingrained with the customer, making it challenging for them to switch to competing products or services. I mean, if you have 80,000 seats of some software, you're not just gonna dump it, right? I mean, you have so many people on this one platform. They know how this works. They got used to it. And then all of a sudden you would throw it out and make 80,000 people relearn a new platform, getting rid of their old habits to form new ones. I mean, that's a bit tough, right? Now, I think that this is exactly what Monday is doing, what they are creating. Now, they aren't the biggest yet, and they are very richly valued. However, I do think that this is a situation that I see unfolding, that they become so ingrained with their customers that they just don't quit. So then once again, if you enjoyed my video and you think it was educational, you learned something new, then make sure to hit that subscribe button, as it helps me enormously with the algorithm. And with that being said, Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.